Distinct beats.
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it, one take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yeah. Episode 121. We in the building. You already know who it is. It's the host with the most, B Breezy, aka Poppy Sazon.
Yes. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick Grayson. How y'all doing out there?
You already know how this goes. Please follow us on all social media. This might not go out. If you need branded deals, business opportunities, please email us at thismightnotgout@gmail.com. And if you are listening to this on Apple or Spotify, please rate us 5-star and leave a review because that helps out with the algorithm. Okay, episode 121, weekly check-ins. How you doing this week, brother?
I'm doing good. I just left a therapy session prior to coming here. We're spontaneously doing this episode today, so I'm cooling. New York's not under fire anymore. Definitely, all the side effects they said from that shit, the sore throat, the phlegm, and all of that, and the upper respiratory regions. I got all that shit. So that means, if that shit was a chemical attack, a nigga like me finna die.
That's a fact. Wait, side note, I know a lot of niggas was talking about you know those commercials that come on, like, if you suffer from mesothelioma, you are eligible for compensation. I'm letting you know now. I'm putting my claim in now. And also, all you hookah smoker niggas out there, y'all ain't getting no bread. Y'all done had the orange haze in y'all system already. Y'all ain't getting no bread.
That's offending. But yeah, man, so definitely just been trying to prioritize my mental health. Been trying to just, do self-audits in regards to my pros and cons of myself as a person and human being. And yeah, just being reflective. I think that's something my therapist definitely reassures me on. I think that a lot of times my problem is I have the answers, but I'm afraid to put it into practice or, implement them. So yeah, man, but just being in that space, still into the school year, like I said, I'm about to undertake a very arduous journey, but also one that can be very rewarding. I'll probably get more into that at a later date, but yeah, I'm chilling. How you feeling?
Oh man, I'm feeling good, man. Just consistently, try to be better every single day. Life is just all about balance, man. I know I said this a few times before, but balance everything out. Just understand the good outweighs the bad, and bad always comes along. But as long as you're able to weather the storm, you're able to prosper.
All right, niggas went to church yesterday. Okay, cool.
Come on now, you went all introspective. I was going to start talking about hookah niggas and not getting money over here. But you know what, Slick? I'm actually, it's not upset, but I just noticed something. Mm-hmm. It's June, and I haven't really seen too much stuff on Men's Health Month. Like, I didn't really see too much. Have you seen some items?
I haven't. I saw a mention of it. I actually was looking up videos and like the break time we had, but I think that speaks to, the larger conversation about men and their strengths. I think it's like, we always can make the joke, but it was like something positive about us. It's hard to really create those spaces.
Yeah, and I think men, please go get checked out. Don't be afraid. You're never too tough to go see a doctor. It's never too tough. It's more actually commendable to stay alive so you could continue to provide and protect those around you that you love. So please, in this mental health month, if you haven't seen a doctor in the last 6 months or so, go get that checked out. If you feel any pain, or even if you just don't even feel any pain, just go check. Normalize going to get checkups without having to be a pain, because normally that's what happened with us guys. Until we start really feeling something, until we can't really operate the way that we can, that's when we seek help, and usually that's when it's too late. So please, fellas, don't be a statistic and go get checked.
Yeah, and that's a fact. I think you hit the nail on the head. We have to be able to be confident and comfortable with, maintaining our physical and mental health, especially now. My mom was just telling me how her job is building in 3 days a week, and they could take an hour out of their work schedule to do something that's physical or mental health related. So I think that's dope.
And you know what else I'm starting to do now, bro? I'm starting to take the mental health days. Like before, when I started hearing people take, like, I'm just taking a mental health day. I ain't gonna lie, I understand. Sometimes with work and, just with life, sometimes you might just need to take that step back and just breathe. I feel like, and appreciate. So if you are going through a lot at work, and if you can get that project done, after you get that big project done or that big presentation that you delivered, or you acquire that big sale, take some time off for yourself. Whether that is after afternoon, however you can structure it with your job, because I ain't your supervisor and I ain't gonna give you no job if you get fired or not.
I can't really tell you to take off. But
yeah, you feel me? Like, hey, if you don't have no PTO, that's on you. But if you do have that option, please go take it, because not only your physical but your mental health is so important, especially in these day and age. And regarding Men's Health Month, we have to give a special shout out to the LGBTQ plus community, because it's Pride Month over here. Slick, drop the track for them out here. Hey, happy Pride Month to everyone out here. Show love to everyone. Have respect for everyone's choice. And, shout out to y'all, though.
Big facts.
I know NYC Pride Parade is going to go crazy over there. There's going to be a lot of information. There's going to be a lot of celebration. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Well said. Well said. Shout out to all the members of the LGBTQ plus community. Just know you're loved, you're supported. And I think one thing, like, even though sometimes we will joke around, we'll say pause, we'll make whatever comments, we definitely do want to just know that we do support you guys and your personal understandings and journeys. And I think that's just the most we can do as a platform, and just shout you guys out. So what's up?
Yeah, and also shout out to my girls who get bi-curious when they get a little liquor in their system.
They definitely, girls definitely be doing some wild shit. I was like, oh, you might. You know what's funny? The bi-curious, this might not go well. The bi-curious, right after that, the bi-curious girl set you up, especially like, oh shit, I should, you might be, let me have a threesome. Then you realize they bi-curious for themselves and not for you.
Bro, so I don't know if you're familiar with Cut, the YouTube channel, where they have like drinking games. They be doing like drinking games with different type of people. Like they might do it with parents or the kids and the parents. So Lotto was on there with her sister, and her sister asked her a question like, "Oh, have you ever had like a lesbian encounter?" But she was like, I like to kiss girls when I'm drunk, but when she tries to go a little too far, she'd be like, no. So I'm just like, yo, these girls. These girls just, they like the aesthetics of it.
Shout out to Lotto. She's definitely starting to enter my SZA tier. You know how I feel about SZA.
Oh, she finally learned how to twerk that BBL. So
you seen the video clip? The video clip? Oh, niggas really froze that shit at 2 seconds. I was like, yo, y'all are wild boys. But thank you very much. Thank you for your service. She
been learning. She said it.
She been throwing that shit.
All right, so who else is not going to be in a celebrating mood? My man Teflon Don, Donald Trump got indicted. Slick, you want to take it away?
I ain't even going to spend too much time on this. He's been under investigation for taking classified documents from the White House and keeping them in the crib. His responses to this shit is just the funniest shit ever. He is like, well, I'm still going to run for president, so fuck that. And he also was like, so when I was president, if I would have made them unclassified, would I still be in trouble? I was like, you are the most unserious man in the fucking world. But it's the wild shit. They really trying to make sure he can't run again, not realizing like if these charges are not upheld, my man's going to run with an even bigger platform because he's been dominating the news. When we got, Uncle Joe slipping and falling every week, unfortunately, senior citizens need awareness and handlers. We understand that. But it's like, I don't
think he got competition with DeSantis? Or how you say his name? DeSantis?
You know what it is? Everywhere outside of Florida realizes how fucked up Florida is. I don't think we want, as wild as America can be, I don't think we want America to be one big Florida cesspool. So that's why I'm not too sure. But like, again, I can't say... Like I can't honestly openly say on the air and say I've been following it as closely as I tend to, but I will say that there's no candidate that like normally you have somebody that's coming out like, okay, you're going to be the front runner for this party or that party. We haven't seen that yet. It's just a lot of it's a lot of he said, she said. I feel like somebody else just announced their intentions to run too. I forget who it was.
Oh yes.
Was it Penn? I know Penn
He's a prominent black figure in the community. Cornell West, I believe.
Oh, well, right now, like I said, we're at the stage where anybody who's anybody is going to start putting out fields to see how public perception of them is being used.
Yes, Cornell West is he is officially announced his candidacy for president.
Oh, so that's cool. Like I said, as we get closer to those winter months when we stop giving a fuck and start seeing, well, what's going to happen with the fate of our country, we'll get to that point. But yeah, Trump getting that, it was just like that's some wild boy shit. You don't see too much shit.
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. If he becomes the president after, like, bro, he beat so many charges, and so, like, bro, he's really Teflon Don if he really becomes the president, bro. If he really becomes the president,
this might not go well. But we are in a good space. So, not a Trump supporter, but in honor of Donald Trump, I feel like this is how he's moving. So let's just play it. I figured.
Well, the sad thing about it, TK is still in prison.
They got one. And Donald Trump trying to go out like a real nigga. He's like, y'all ain't gonna see me. Y'all better get me while y'all can. Like what R. Kelly said, they should have got me when they had the chance. It's like, you got an R. Kelly reference. This is really a might not go well episode.
Oh no. But we show love though. But somebody got fired, right?
Yeah, the New York City commander, Payne Sewell, pardon me if I said her name wrong, was actually relieved of duty after just being promoted under Eric Adams in 2001. And essentially, the reason that she was removed from her office, first off, her power was taken away. So typically, if a police chief wanted to give somebody the rank of captain or elevate their standing, they could do that. When Eric Adams got into office, that power was given to the mayor. So now, even if an officer was outstanding, the police chief could not elevate them. It had to go through the mayor's office, right? But then she actually went above the mayor in City Hall there was a top-ranking officer. I'm not familiar with his name, right? But you see, I paid attention to this shit, because this shit is some grimy shit. He was abusing his power, and the City Hall wanted to essentially give him a slap on the wrist. Nothing crazy, right? Let him get off scot-free for abusing his abuse of power case. And she said no. She levied, not charges, but disciplinary action against him, and they got her out the paint. Which shows you how fucked up it is, because it's like, I'm gonna call it space. Like, I know Eric Adams is he's former cop. He's big on cops. Cops have a place in his heart. But you went on this whole rodeo show to elevate this new chief, first female chief in the NYPD history or whatnot, right? She's doing her job. Wouldn't you want a police chief that's going to, I guess, in a way, hold officers accountable? And granted, if the officer held accountable was your friend, I get it. It's fucked up. And people in power have to make choices every day. But what message does this send to the people of New York that people in power with connections get off blatantly? Like, this is written in like a New York Post or a daily news article. You feel me? So it's not like it's you just have to pay attention to it. Like, no, this was blatantly said as one of the reasons why she was relieved of duties. And it's frustrating, because it's like, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Not saying that Eric Adams is probably not doing something for his people, but who are his people? You feel me? I think
it's too busy running around the city.
Oh, he was with my
dancing, doing
bachata. Like, dog. It's just like, as a citizen, you're just like, okay, like, make me believe something else happened, right? Make me feel like, there's other things afoot, because it's very disheartening when you really see, I don't say nepotism, but the lengths people will go to protect their self-interest when their interest is supposed to be the interest of the people. And I'll leave it at that. But we definitely, even though I know we gave the nomination of Miss Sewell a hard time when it happened, because like, well, what is this, a friend hiring, blah, 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 is a token hiring? It shows that it was, but it also shows she was trying to do her job, and she was reprimanded for that, which is complete and utter bullshit, serving the city and, under the premise she was brought into. So
that shit crazy. Bro, politics is just a nasty game. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes as an adult now, it kind of plagues me, because I know I speak with other people who don't want to deal with politics, who don't vote in the local elections, but more and more when you see certain things like this, it's important to pay attention not only to the national presidency, but also to your local election, to make sure you put the proper people there that is going to help the people in your community. All right, next story. Uber just won a big case, Slick. What happened? They got the minimum wage increase, correct?
Yeah, so essentially it's not just Uber, but it's like ride. I want to say it's going to probably trickle down to other ride shares.
App-based food delivery workers.
Yeah, so Uber Eats and stuff like that. Anything that's dealing with food, they have to pay a minimum. I think it's like a little under $18 before tips and fees.
Yeah, $17.96.
Nigga, what? I'm gonna tell you this. Them DoorDash company, they about to fire mad people. They about to. Oh, you got 4 stars. Sorry, you can't drive first. Because think about their bottom line. You were getting paid off a driver tip and whatever their minimum wage model was. Now you starting them off with 17. The app is still going to require a service fee. It's still going to require a tip, right? So you saying,
I ain't gonna hold you. Them service fees be pissing me the fuck off, bro. Because even when they try to give you a little deal, how the fuck, yo? I went to order Mickey D's once for my niece and nephew. Shit came out to like 20 something, $22 or $23. The total came out to like $37, bro.
Oh, service fee,
the service tax, and this is the tax was over $12, bro. And I'm like, bro, I might as well walk my ass over there and go get it for them.
And they mark up the food because the Wendy's 4 for $4 is definitely $7 on that shit.
Yeah, nah,
bro. I got real lazy in the last year, but I was like, this shit is fucked up because it really those fees are like get your ass get up off your ass and go get this shit. So, but it's definitely like it's a win and a loss because you're going to see a lot less people get those rides. They're going to systematically, remove people from those apps because like they're not paying all these people to do that. A lot of people don't even have. Think about it. It's like now the requirements. You're gonna have to have a car. You can't just use a scooter anymore. You can't have any points on your license. It's gonna be so many rules that are gonna eliminate the people that are doing these jobs because it's not in their best interest. Why am I paying you $17 an hour before anything?
And I agree with you. So maybe because we live in a big city like New York City, we might not see the effects as much. But I can imagine small areas. Maybe like even in Albany. Because the New York State is the first state to implement this. So I'm thinking of small places upstate, such as, Oneonta, Binghamton, New Paltz, or stuff like that, who do have Uber workers, Uber drivers there. But now with the price, I'm more so concerned about these low population towns that do have these riders that it probably might be reduced to a handful because of this.
Oh, yeah, there's that. But we're going to see it here, too, though, like I said, because, like, think about it. Now you'd be like, oh, you get your food, and there'll be a driver to get to you in 20 minutes. Now it's like, because it's mad people waiting for rides. Like, the boys outside of, like, Chick-fil-A and Shake Shack and major metropolitan areas, like by Barclays and stuff, that's going to die down. Because it's gonna be hella competitive. Like, you don't want, people want to get their little scooters chopped up and stuff. Because it's like, yo, I want as many rides as possible. You feel me?
There might be some fights too.
Definitely gonna be some
fight over.
Like, yo, how you get that ride? And I'll be here first. Like, whatever the pool is gonna be, it's gonna be nasty. So we're gonna see the impact, but I feel like it's gonna be a sight to see.
All right, now to sports news. Denver Nuggets has officially won this year's NBA Finals and are dubbed the champions.
I'm not clapping for that. I don't care. I didn't even.
You know what? I care as much as Jokic care. That nigga do not care at all. He don't even want to go to the parade. This nigga said the parade is on Thursday. I'm trying to leave. No, but you can leave on Friday. Okay. That nigga looks so uninterested in basketball overall, bro.
Now, the meme was lit. They like, even niggas making millions of dollars don't give a fuck about their job. Like, yes. They put out a whole special on Jokic. They was like, yo, bro really wants to race horses. He wants to raise them and let them race. He does not give a This is fun. This is cool. I can see Jokic retiring at like 35 and be like, all right, I did what I had to do.
Exactly.
He gonna get like another ring or two and be like, all right, I'm straight. But yeah,
do you think the Denver Nuggets might be on a run to be sort of a dynasty like the Warriors? Because that's what some of the claims are, since they have sort of a good squad if they can keep it.
With the new CBA, I think there's a good chance that they'll be in the running. Because you think about it, with Jamal Murray injured, they were still a highly competitive team, right? And you say now the Warriors don't have KD, Bron is on his way out. We're in the space where we don't see a dominant player you're going to have to go through. Jokic looks like the dominant player out west right now. You got a lot of guards that are good, right? But dominant to the fact you control how the game goes. Nobody's controlled the game like that since Bron and his peak. which was like last year, 2 years ago.
But speaking of Bron, bro, I'm so upset because the Lakers could have really won, bro.
If they
The Lakers could beat the Heat.
I'm gonna say the realest shit. I'm gonna say the realest shit ever. If they could have won, if they could have won, they should have won. They would have won. You feel me?
Ah, shit.
Because like again,
that was a bar.
let's think about it. They took out Ant Edwards, the future leagues, but is Ant Edwards going to control the game like that? I don't think so. Took out Devin Booker, Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, and Kevin Durant. Boom. Swept LeBron and AD. When LeBron playing the way he was playing and AD playing Hall of Fame level defense. Swept them. Made D'Lo look like shit. Their starting lineup is all signed for next year. Their big question mark is Bruce Brown because they can't afford him. He's probably gone. He's going to take somebody's mid-level exception of $12 million or more. He's going to 12 to 18 million. He's going to get Josh Hart money potentially, right? They can't pay him that. But you could argue that them boys right there, they're going to be right in the heart of it. Golden State doesn't know what they're going to look like with the cap implications. Same for the Clippers. LA's a year older. A year older for Bron and AD is not a guarantee unless they, if they get Chris Paul. I'm not saying he's old as shit too, but he limits some of the issues. Chris Paul and Dennis Schroeder off the bench. Fix Malik Beasley, get Vanderbilt right, get Mo Bamba right. They got a chance to do something, but is LeBron still that kind of player? Is he going to get the surgery and be out for 3 months and just start rehabbing in September, October? I don't know.
Please, LeBron.
Memphis, if they can find a worthy upgrade for Dylan Brooks, someone that can shoot the ball, if they can swing a trade for the kid from Toronto, OG Anunoby, they got a chance.
I think we'll see what Memphis do after what happened with Ja Morant. I think a lot of people won't unless the organization trade them. I don't see a lot of people trying to go over there and sign. Maybe if Ja wasn't doing none of that stupid stuff, it could have been a hot spot for people to come through because of the team. But due to Ja Morant and we not knowing, I ain't gonna lie, speaking of Ja Morant, I know we talked about it for the last couple of weeks. I ain't gonna lie, after the Nuggets won, niggas started putting memes with the belt like, all right, Ja Morant, where you at? You next, nigga.
Boy. But out west, they good. And in the East is a crapshoot because the Celtics got a lot of great players who don't have a killer instinct. I don't give a fuck what Jason Tatum did against Philly because everybody beats Philly in the second round. Giannis, new coach, healthy team. Potentially add another piece. Mm-hmm. That's dangerous. Who else?
Knicks, baby.
I'm a Knicks guy, but what do we do that's going to take us over the top? Jalen Brunson, we got a killer, but it's like you need a wing that can score.
We gotta get rid of Randall. I'm sorry, Randall.
This might be unpopular. I'm trading IQ, RJ, and Obi, and I'm going to get somebody that can get a bucket on the wing.
Who would that?
And I don't want to get. I don't want it. I don't want to do it.
What wing scorer, real quick, would you get?
People gonna be mad at me. Shit. I ain't gonna front. Shit. All right. Here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna say it on wax. I'm trading Obi. I'm trading RJ. I'm trading IQ. I'm trading Mitch for Bradley Beal and Kristaps Porzingis.
You had me with Bradley Beal, but I doubt they're going to bring back Porzingis.
But no, listen to the rationale. That's 5 out. Porzingis still gives you the same rim protection, if not better rim protection.
Was he healthy this past season?
Yes, he had a career year. 24 points, 9.8 rebounds, 2.4 blocks, 40% from 3. Played career high games.
I'm with Bradley Beal, though. I'm with the Bradley Beal.
Now, the contracts are nasty, right? I get it. But you got a point guard that's going to do work. Brad Beal as your second, third option is nice. Mm-hmm. You got Josh Hart and or whoever else. You can put him in that starting spot. Or you could find somebody, like you could push somebody into that starting lineup. You Randall and Porzingis, that's nice. Because you saw talent wins out. And those are all guys that if Tibbs is going to run that egalitarian offense where everybody's getting 15 to 18 shots, those 4 guys can each get 15 to 18 shots. You're in a good space. I think so much in the regular season we relied on isolation basketball. At least then you got killers at every position. And it's not the prettiest trade. It's not. Brad Beal got 4 more years, $50 million a year guaranteed, no trade clause.
And Damian Lillard. But I'm surprised you didn't ask for Damian Lillard because
Nah, Damian Lillard needs the ball. I think Brad Beal is respectfully he'd be more willing to be in a spot up role. And he's a little strong.
Injury prone too.
So is Dame the last 2 years. I'm just saying, That's just one I can think of where everybody wins. And if you don't trade RJ, you keep RJ and you throw in Fournier's contract, that means RJ becomes the fifth option. I think you send RJ, they're trying to rebuild in Washington. RJ Barrett, he's going to score 20. It's going to be a nasty 20. Mitch, as his cap number keeps decreasing. You still got Harris, huh? Yeah,
Kuz.
And then you got Kuzma can go back, right? Those two guys can get all the shots quickly as a starting point guard.
Not a bad trade.
It's not a bad trade. People gonna be like, "What? Why the fuck would you do that?" But I feel like,
I have no faith in the Sixers because Harden leaving and they're still keeping Tobias Harris.
I mean, he's in the last year of a deal. He's a trade chip. But who else in the East? Miami. They did great. Nobody expected it, but now everybody's gonna expect it. Everybody's gonna expect exactly what he does, what Miami can do. Because all right, cool. We know at 8 you can get there. We know at 1 you can get there. So nobody's going to sleep on them. I'm trying to think. What else? Am I missing any team? Milwaukee, Philly. We got to see what they do.
Hawks is not going nowhere. They're going to trade Trae Young. That's what it's looking like. They might trade Trae Young to the Lakers.
That ain't happening right now. Give it 2 more years. Wait till the Lakers got more assets. But
all right, before we get to other news, I want to give a special shout out to Shannon Sharpe. Before we ended up to the sports section, it was announced that he will be leaving Undisputed after the NBA Finals. Now that the NBA Finals is done, he officially left. And man, what a man of character. Gave everybody flowers, especially Skip. And I want to give Skip flowers as well because even though his outrageous sport takes be getting me through the roof with him, but I have to admit, I watched that show religiously. He always stood by black folks. He always gave black people a chance. He stood by us. He's with us. And I know I don't like his sport takes at all, but shout out to him. But also shout out to Shannon Sharpe. Over the past 7 years, bro, since you came on Undisputed, I have tuned in. You have given us some of the greatest moments on television. Never I was seen Black and Mild, Hennessy, and other contraptments be announced on national TV, bro. You have given us Goat Mask, Club Shay Shay. Now you got a platform of yourself, and I know you're going to do big things. So shout out to you, Shannon Sharpe, man of integrity.
Big facts. Not even going to follow that up. We got some funny shit before we get into the songs of the week. Let's start. Before that, have you seen Spider-Man yet?
Nah.
Amazing.
How was it?
Go see it. If Into the Spider-Verse was a 9.5, this is a 9.8.
You know what I've been seeing online against that? Niggas been shitting on the PlayStation 5 Miles Morales compared to the Spideyverse Miles Morales.
I didn't play it. I try to stay away from solo games because I'm going to lock myself in a room for...
You better get that Spider-Man 2. I don't know if you saw the gameplay.
I downloaded Spider-Man 1. It's still on the hard drive. I have to play them.
Spider-Man 2 is coming later on this year. And I don't know if you saw the 12-minute trailer.
Oh, with Venom?
You can switch between the two? Spider-Venom.
You can switch between both, right? It's over.
Yep.
That's over.
I ain't gonna hold you. Fire.
I ain't mad at you. But yeah, this shit was amazing. Like, and the way they did it, it gave very much the Empire Strikes Back. So all my movie nerds out here, that's the best Star Wars movie. That shit right there was just like, I don't even care how it ended. I'm not even spoiling nothing, but that shit was beautiful. But watch that shit. And if you watch it, after you watch it, say you don't want to watch it again. And I will just say for you nostalgia monsters like myself, every Spider-Man that you cared about as a kid, like TV shows, movies, comics, them niggas is in there. If you think it, they're in there.
Spider-Noir was there.
Oh, bro. Spider-Noir was there. Spider-Man Unlimited from the fucking cartoon was in that bitch.
Hey.
Ben Reilly was in that bitch. That was lit.
Okay. Also, shout out to Tyler Perry for acquiring BET. He done already acquired it show-wise before, but now he officially acquired BET.
Soon to be official. It's not official just yet, but it's soon to be official.
I just love to see BET being black-owned again. I don't know if people are familiar, but BET hasn't been black-owned for a long time. It was part of Viacom for a good minute. And now that for it to be soon to be under Tyler Perry is a great thing. We could say whatever you could say about his work. We've been talking about Tyler Perry's film over the last few episodes. Some of the films are hit or miss, but just to see a black man who was sleeping in his car and making plays to now making movies, now making multiple TV shows, now owning a huge studio to help other people produce, and even have an island of his own, is truly inspirational. So shout out to you, Tyler Perry.
Big facts.
All right, now before we get to the shits and giggles, did you see the Floyd Mayweather versus Gotti fight?
I didn't even know he was fighting. That was the wildest part. I seen the clips of them like skirmishing and shit, and seeing what his sister posted, and I was just like, "What the fuck?" So Floyd just fighting random niggas for fun?
Oh yeah, that nigga getting like 20 mil because he did this shit. He did this shit with an Asian, a Japanese YouTuber over there. He did it with a lot of persons, so he's catching like 20 mils for beating up on random folks without acquiring any damage. So with the Gotti case, prior to that scrimmage that happened, that nigga was two-piecing the fuck out this nigga, bro. That nigga was boop 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 boop. And then the thing about it, the funny part about the little fight that they was about to have is this nigga was trying to charge at Floyd and still got two-piece. How the fuck you trying to brawl with the nigga and still get two-piece, my guy?
Because Floyd went to slap boxing. He's like, you was gonna run at me like that, my nigga? All right, look, jab, cross, bow.
I'm like, bro, how the hell you gonna rush at the nigga when niggas was holding him back and still get two-piece? But you know, also, I wanna say is niggas that stop idolizing John Gotti and his family. They ain't for us black folks.
She definitely was calling niggas all types of gorilla and shit in that post.
Yep. So, hey, and also there's been, since that came out, there's been news about how John Gotti, his grandfather, wasn't particularly in favor of black people. So all that fascination about John Gotti need to be reevaluated by the black community.
Fendi's. Yeah, real quick, the rise and fall of The Rock, which you could touch on next week too. That's my guy, but they've been, his show got canceled. He lost $60 million on the XFL. He had to go back to Fast and Furious. Like, nigga, Black Adam dropped. Like, that shit was doing bad. I was like, oh my God, they really killing my guy right now.
I ain't gonna hold you. The Rock, I like The Rock, but I ain't gonna lie. He's kind of like what they say about Denzel, but Denzel is just a better actor. You know how they say, even though Denzel is in the movie, he's playing different characters, but it's still Denzel. Mm-hmm. Rock suffer from the same thing. Like,
I feel like The Rock,
no matter what type of thing he does,
it's The Rock.
It's The Rock.
I feel like he don't put himself in roles that really push him. But we need him. I need a comeback story, bro. You gotta give me something. You got 2 years. Let's go.
That's a fact. Now, funny thing, before we really get to the song of the week, Joseline Hernandez, you just got into a fight with Amber Rose questioning her black. We don't need to get into that. I don't want to get into that whole debate about mixed race folks. But have you seen the video, Slick, of her going crazy with the brawl?
Oh, they was fighting backstage at the Floyd Mayweather fight, yeah.
Yes. Yo. Now, granted, I don't know why she was fighting who she was fighting. I don't really care too much about that. But Slick, what got me so had me weak, bro? It was during one part where she was just walking around smacking random folks. And the best part about this is she was walking past, slapped her on the head, and then try to run after the cameraman. She was over here, whoever she could get her hands on, Slick, she was whipping. She was putting hands on them.
Sounds like
she got charged. She's arrested.
Like BAL, a big ass lawsuit. It's over.
Slick, I'm gonna show you this video, bro. Shorty was minding her business. She got slapped in the back of her. That's
cocaine. That's all types of cocaine.
I ain't gonna hold you. But niggas was just hyping her up because of her debate with Amber Rose. But Joseline, the Puerto Rican princess, I don't know what to say. Anything, Slick?
I just want to play my songs of the week.
All right, let's get to our song of the week. All right, if you're listening to this on YouTube, please exit and go to one of your favorite streaming platforms, whether that is Stitcher, Apple, Spotify, Pandora, iHeart, you name it, we are there. And go listen to our song of the week. Or you can visit our Apple Music playlist or our Spotify music playlist to listen to our song of the week. Now, what's your song of the week this week, brother?
All right, so song of the week. Last week was lit. Week before was lit. I'm back with another Kamari track though. I'm not even trying to compete with you, bro, but I think this might be that project.
All right, so that was our song of the week. You can find our previous song of the week on our Apple Music playlist or our Spotify music playlist, but that's not what you're here for. You're here for the people's choice, the people's favorite, Slick Drop It.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, what is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
And it's fun indeed. Welcome to the Toxic Service announcement. All right, TSA, we in the build. You ain't know how this go, but we are joined by she family already. She been on this episode so many times. She probably like the third mic. We got Big Money V in the building.
At this point.
Big Money
It's always
V.
a pleasure.
Come on now, how you feeling? How you feeling? You know, let's get into her a little bit, Slick. She got the Badu.
She got the incense burning in the back. She got the Badu head wrap on. You see the twist with the natural baby hairs, the jade stone, look like Buddha with the mint
It's
green
hot
nails.
You feel me? It prevent fuck niggas.
Coconut oil and shea butter.
energy.
Coconut oil and shea butter on the shoulder. She's here to pod, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, Slick, she got it actually from the Africans on 125th. She got it on. She got the real one, the ones that she got to break it up by hand. You feel me?
She praying right now. Pray away all them fuck niggas. They about to be in your DMs after this podcast.
Oh God, no thank you.
Got her friend read her energy. Her Mercury is in retrograde. What?
She has micro braids.
Oh shit!
Micro braids.
It's not her first go around, y'all. I mean, she might be fronting for the gram, but it's okay. Let's talk about
All
what we
right.
doing today.
Okay, so Slick. A lot of stuff happened this week.
Did it?
But not really. Well, at least on Twitter. I ain't gonna lie, Slick. I might have to go to Home Depot to find my wife, Slick. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know Home Depot Jones was built like this over here, yo. Have you heard of the Home Depot girl that is trending on Twitter to the point that she had to quit from her job, Slick?
Yeah, no, I seen Shaq slid on her DMs.
Shaq, you a nasty ass nigga over here. You was out here with Brittany Winter last week, and now you fake trying. And you know what? I gotta give him a little credit because he's like, yo, I'm just trying to encourage her from all the hate. I know that, man. I
told you, Shaq, like when they rob reverse cowgirl, he just like to see that shit just not fit. He's like, yeah, that's me. That's shit. He got a fetish.
Fact. So I want to get. So the shorty name is Ariana Josephine or Ari Josephine on Twitter, and she went viral off of just saying, you know, a lot of people said that she is too pretty to be working a 9-to-5 at Home Depot, and this set Twitter on blaze. You had a lot of thirst buckets. She kind of went to, let me see her follow count now. She was in the small thousand. Now she has 68K following on Twitter. You know, she posted mad pictures. Now, this also revolutionized other girls who work at Home Depot to post their selfies. I ain't gonna lie to you. Top tier. But with clout comes with some negativity, Slick. She been getting popular so much that people started doxing where she lived, find out her address, find out where she worked at, and started to inquire and even visit to the point where she had to quit. What's your thoughts, Slick?
Nah, it's a nasty world out here because I think everybody wants immediate access. Like, first off, she is a beautiful young lady, and I think that we do have to normalize once you touch grass, which I think should be a great episode title. Once you touch grass, you realize there's a lot of pretty people that don't just have BBLs and be in a nightclub all the time. Like, they work in regular places. It's real simple. It's not hard to find them, right? But I think that it's really disgusting that some people really took it as far from social media, like, oh, you fine, to, oh, nah, I know where you work, I know where you live, I know where your school at, type shit. And she's feeling unsafe. And I think even in her video rebuttal, she mentioned something along the lines of, like, she's happy to have this new platform to start over, but at the same point, it's scary because she was being a regular girl, and now that's kind of been taken away.
Oh, wait, side note, Slick. I hate when this happened. What? When a hidden gem get found out here, you know the price is up now.
Oh, she go through the globe. Remember college when they come back with that sophomore globe? And you like, oh shit! Oh. You just had a unibrow and hairy underarms last year, but now you out here in Dior.
That's not Pacific.
You can't get her off the cheap dates no more. You're gonna have to you gotta go on big money V level with the lemon drop, $500 dates and shit at Taj and all that, right?
Now
you got steak.
You gotta be a scout. You had this might not go well. Back in the day, you had to scout a baddie. You had to see her potential. Like 2K, maybe you'd be like, you might not be the number one pick, but it'd be like, all right, in like 2 or 3 years, you're gonna be an all-star, baby. Let me see what I can do for you.
And you know the niggas that's in her DM. If Shaq is in her DM, imagine the other blue check niggas in her DM.
I'm all saying,
they be creepy niggas too. Just because they got blue checks next to
absolutely.
it,
We didn't say
creepy.
Verifiedness and money don't make you any less of a creep. It just gives you more. You gonna get more of a pass for your creepy shit.
Niggas.
Yeah, you gonna get more of a pass.
From what we seen from the Zion Williamson situation, dumb niggas with the blue check and bag are throwing bread. Niggas is giving them allowances out here. The regular niggas can't compete with that.
Yeah, nah. A nigga throwing money.
Show you my potential.
What's love really got to do with it at that point? Once she's throwing money, it's like, oh fuck, nah. What can I do? Credit card debt.
So V, imagine if you this Home Depot girl, right? You getting this fame and everything. Now you have to quit. Now, what if I'm a nigga that's in your DM now? Like, oh shit, you had to lose your job, girl. Don't worry. hold this 10K. Hold this 10K down. You telling me you not gonna fuck with me if I'm over here sliding you 10K or 20?
No, let me tell you this. How much a cashier makes at Home Depot is like between the scale of 20K and if you full time, probably 35. So, sir, you have to start at my starting annual salary rate.
What does that get you?
Get a chance to talk?
To talk to you?
You got a blue check mark, baby. You talking about allowance?
Oh, big money V.
So you got
you got the blue check mark, sprinkle.
35K just to talk. So that's how you move it outside.
Cause like she's that beautiful. If Shaq on it, I'm sure Shaq is willing to pay that allowance.
Shaq got it tight. We said it. It's just skinny fit, skinny, like slim, thick type joints. Little brown skinnedness to them. I told you just like to see if it can fit.
I ain't gonna lie. I think this nigga like squishing them. I ain't gonna hold you.
Shaq, high key, Shaq should never be on top. Like
I just sent you the tweet so you could get a look at this shorty that got the girl going crazy over here.
I see.
You know what? I'm definitely I like.
And she's mad pretty.
She's mad pretty. But let's be real. We've seen pretty girls outside of just the internet. The internet has just corrupted our minds. We were stuck in the house for damn near 3 years on and off and trying to figure out what the hell was happening in the world. And it was like, oh shit, everybody gotta look like this, right? And that's not the case. It's some real pretty girls that you can see walking down the street that do regular shit. It just happens that on the internet, once they post a selfie, they're no longer regular, which is unfortunate.
I ain't gonna lie, there's something in that Texas water. Now, granted, Texas legislation be trash, but Texas, something in that cornbread over there, something that's marinating nice over there. I gotta visit. I ain't gonna hold you. Texas, y'all gonna see me.
But you Houston, but you don't like American girls.
Don't do that. I love American women. I love American women. Shout out to you. I love, especially Texas. As a matter of fact, maybe I don't like NYC girls. Let's talk about it.
Wow.
Let's take a deep dive.
Wow.
Let's talk about it.
Don't ever disrespect my people.
I don't know.
NYC women are different, yo. You know how this video that was surfacing was made a long time ago, but it got resurfaced on Twitter. But like how NYC women flirt. Oh, what you doing? Like, oh, you mad ugly, but fuck, what you doing though? You got a card? Like that's how NYC women
if she
flirt,
don't cut your ass first, she don't like you.
I don't want that. Give me my Southern belles out here who's come with the niceness. Shout out to my girls from Georgia. No, not Georgia, because you Georgia girls, especially Atlanta. Matter of fact, my South Carolina Jones, my Houston. Matter of fact, I heard some good prospects in Arizona. Shout out to y'all. You feel me?
All right, so you're trying to jump back into the American dating pool. That's what it sounds like.
And New Orleans. Stop this narrative. You are a narrative king over here. Stop this narrative over here.
I'm sorry.
Shout out to my New Orleans girls out here
girls.
too.
You sound like that fucking Drake intro. New Orleans,
Yeah,
the
Houston and
Carolinas.
Vegas. You know the vibes. But I ain't gonna lie, NYC girls, y'all dub.
You know what it is? This might not go well
We
again.
not meant for the week.
In New York City, I feel like girls, their job is to humble you. Like they will be in their group chat telling their friends you is it. But to you, nigga, you ain't shit. Cause you know,
because once you find out that you the shit, you gonna start treating me like I'm shit.
I learned my lesson. I went to Miami like junior, senior college, and during spring break week.
Oh yeah, that's where you was.
Shut up.
You know? Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
Shut up. Regardless, it was what a time to be alive. But yo, real talk. Like, them women made me feel like a king. And I was like, nigga, I was $165. I was out here skinty and shit. They had you feeling like, oh my God, like they don't make me where you from. Take me home.
What? They be showing you actual love.
Complimenting you. Looking you in your face like your homie trying to tell them like, yeah, nah, but you could come with me. Where? We both broke college students, baby. So I get it. I definitely get it.
So V, as the residential NYC woman, what's your thoughts on
Why you don't love us, man? Why y'all don't love
It's
us?
not that nobody don't want y'all or love y'all. You just have to speak the love language.
What, that money?
No, it's more than just money because there's a lot of NYC girls who also deal with bums. But that's besides the point. One thing that a New York City girl, she is going to do, she is going to love you and unconditionally love you. Only she can cut your ass. Like, yeah, I may call you like, I don't disrespect people out here. I might call you. Oh no, I wouldn't do that. I stopped calling niggas out a long time ago. But what I will say is, if I disrespect you and I make fun of you, that's my job. Any other bitch who do it, I'm gonna smack that bitch up. Like, that's my man. Don't talk to him like that.
Point proven again. Cause look, in the group chat, we your man. Outside, nigga, you ain't shit.
Can't tell you and let you know that because as soon as you know that shit, you gonna use that pump up your chest and get crazy with me. I ain't got time.
Yeah, so this is the video that I was talking about, Slick, about how NYC women flirt. Like, I ain't gonna hold y'all, it's a different breed out here. Like, this is why niggas from the South or from DC be hating niggas from New York. Because when niggas from New York go to their state and be bagging up their shorty, they be wild surprised. But I'm like, yo, it's a tough environment to bag girls up here.
Let's listen to it.
You think I'm cute? Your mother wild, bullheaded, and you funny looking. Plus, I heard niggas don't even know who your pops is for real. No, what's good though? What you doing this weekend, Link?
Yo,
No,
my mother
I'm not
bullheaded.
linking.
My mother bullheaded. That's
You call
wild.
my mama bald-headed? You think they don't know my pops for real? Nah, send me my Southern Belle, please.
That's OD.
No, that's not even true. Like, nobody gonna say that out loud. That's like,
I know
Out
a few. I know a few. They gonna be smitten with you because you know what it is. As a nigga, if you know she like you, you gonna be a dickhead to see how her real true self come out.
that is what NYC niggas do. Niggas would do the most dickheaded shit to see if you really fucking with it.
Yeah, because if I could say some wild shit and you just giggle, laugh, but fire back, we good. You're not trying to fight me after or call your cousins or your brother. We good. We at the worst, we gonna be cool. We gonna be friends. At the worst.
What's some out of pocket shit you say, Slick?
What I used to say.
Oh yeah, what you used to say?
It depends on what was wrong with her. To be honest with you, I don't know. You know what it was?
Your little short ass, underpass ass. You know,
Not even, yo, bro. I just be chilling. I would just downplay any fun shit they want to do. Like, you trying to go movies? Nah, I'm not trying to see that with you. Like, chill. No, I don't want to do that.
Oh yeah, you fake out of humble NYC girls too. Like, nah, that African woman twisted your braids a little too tight.
Like, don't be mad at me because one of your eyelashes came off in the club. What?
That's disrespectful. Why would you say that?
Because sometimes you gotta you gonna throw it out there just to see if she get mad. Like, all right, cool, we just homies. And if not, all right, you vibing. Like, it's
a tough choice.
You talk about my eyelash. You talk about my eyelash coming off.
But this is before you used to pay $200 to get your eyelashes done. This is back in the era where it was like, all right, cool. She gonna put them shits on from Walgreens or the beauty supply store. I'm like, girl,
niggas still do that.
Your eyelash crooked. Like, you ain't drawing your birthday makeup properly. You look like a clown.
Yeah, like you gotta tell her like she got that shirt from Rain. You gotta tell her she got that shit from Rainbows at the Junction.
That's like,
Pack it up.
All right, next topic.
Pack it up. Yo.
I ain't gonna lie. This continues from the conversation from last week episode, Slick. I ain't gonna lie. These old niggas, something is out here in the water. Them old niggas is collecting these young Johns out here.
What is
Bill Murphy is allegedly dating Kelis. So her milkshake still bringing boys around the yard over here now.
It's more like it's like frozen yogurt at this point, but yeah, I'll give you that.
Come on, man. Just cause, what, she like in her early 40s?
It's a little thicker.
But she's still bad though.
It's a little thicker. It's a little thicker.
The milkshakes is still
It's thicker.
milkshaking.
Yeah, it's still milkshake. It's frozen custard. There we go. We take it. It's enough for Bill Murray. It's not tapioca.
So Big Money V, you fucking with a 72-year-old nigga?
If you 45,
behind you, he got a bag.
He do got a bag. He got a bag.
I'm 26. Well, like getting with a 72-year-old.
All right, so for you, that'd be 55. 55. You fucking with a 55-year-old nigga with the bag?
And he not no good 55 because Bill Murray not no good 72 nigga over here. That nigga is nothing but
that nigga old.
That nigga spoiled milk.
But but you also gotta think about Kelis. She's not making music. She lives on a farm. Like, so she just, I think then her husband passed away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So she in a different phase of life.
Her second husband
passed away. We know what she did now. We're gonna leave that alone.
Anyways,
55.
not a good 55.
55.
Not a good. If it's not a good 55, or where you're attractive,
he got the bag. He's pushing 20. So 55. Thinking about where we at, he got at least 20 M's in the bank. We're still making residual money.
Her late husband passed away last year.
We talked about it, bro. Come on. That's how. Come on, we talked about it.
okay. I just keep my eyes closed while I'm accepting the money. I'm not doing that.
I think he wants you to accept a little bit more than the money, but okay, we'll take it.
You know,
when my nigga get the blue chew in his system, blue chew.
Like, all right, young lady, you know what time it is.
I already booked
he
my
gonna come for that chocolate swirl.
Nah, Bill Murray out here. He it's not his first go around. He been fucking since this for a minute. I feel like he funny. He the type of funny nigga funny white boy that the girls always been like, oh, go give him some pussy.
If you ugly but you funny, that's the doorway in there.
It is. You can make her laugh and giggle. You can make them cheeks jiggle.
That's a Fendi. All right.
Yo, the kids said that shit, boy. I was tight because I was like, where the fuck y'all heard that from? Because I know I ain't say it.
Oh, they got it from TikTok. Come on now.
Nah, they said that shit with too much confidence. I was tight. I was like, yo, y'all can't be serious. Y'all cannot be serious.
All right, Slick, let me ask you this question. Matter of fact, Big Money V, let me ask you this question. Have you ever thought of somebody else while having sex?
Oof. I hope nobody ain't listening to this. But
she about to wild up. She about to say, look, that's why New York women, you can be tight.
I hope nobody ain't listening to this. But it happened once or twice.
Ooh.
Back in my fucked up days.
Fucked up days. That's what we calling them. That's what we calling them days.
Like back in the day of where like I would tell niggas like, yo, son, I'm dealing with somebody. Is that okay with you? When I was that bold to do that. And I don't do that shit no more because that's how you end up on true crime podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like this one point in time, like dealing with some dude and I had a side nigga, but my side nigga was my favorite. Like
shit like
my
this.
side nigga was really my favorite.
This shit like this.
Oh, this is the type of shit out here that make you drink.
You out here, I was out here just doing the dude with the main nigga. I'm like, yo, bro, this is not hitting like how the side nigga be hitting it.
Oh.
And I was like, yo, bro, just go back to last week. Just go back to last week. Have fun with it. And all it definitely have fun with the whole entire imagination. Imagination is dangerous in the games of sex.
So he thought he was probably going crazy, Slick. He thought he was probably going crazy whole time. There's a whole lot of nigga in her head.
My God, I almost threw up. The thought of it. My heart. My heart. Not only was the sound.
Have you? What about you, Slick? Have you ever thought of someone else?
I get into the moment. I'd probably say younger days, probably if it was somebody I didn't want to have sex with. Not to say I didn't want to have sex, it was just the act of sex as opposed to the person. Probably just to get me through. But it's like, I'm very much into whatever I'm doing. I'm trying to, be present. So probably not too often. Not as an adult, but definitely like college years. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, ooh, shit. Right after the party, like, damn, you the one that gonna answer the phone? All right. Sanaa Lathan.
I'm screaming.
I ain't gonna hold
think
you.
she getting the best of the what's up, you up text. And it's Sanaa Lathan who was actually getting the goods, not you.
Because remember back in the day.
Wait. Let's demyth that. If you get the you up text, I'm sending that out to at least 5 to 10 prospects.
Remember back in the day, you could send it out and as a group chat. It wouldn't be a group chat. It would just go to everybody individually. Great fucking times.
You was just with the shits as quickly as possible.
It's not happens though.
I got hit with that shit a few times too. But girls just wanted to cuddle, and I was like, "Fuck, I guess."
Yo, I was so upset. I got hit with that, but I was nowhere near that area.
You still a dumb nigga for that. I didn't. It wasn't no Uber, but somebody was gonna take me where I had to go.
I miss you.
Nah, he missed her. He absolutely missed her. He missed her.
Oh man. But what about me? Only with head. I ain't gonna lie. This is one head demon I had. Oh Lord Jesus.
Nah, you can't be. That's dangerous. You can't be comparing head demons. It's never gonna be the same.
Oh yeah, I'm comparing head games because some of you girls be out here catnipping balls out here.
Nah.
You using teeth over here.
That's after the fact.
A nigga still gotta get it though.
You gotta enjoy it. Let it be what it be.
I'm leaving here with something.
Yeah, you leaving there with the teeth marks.
I'm leaving here with something though.
That was the only time. T, why are you using your teeth, baby? Be gentle. Talk to me.
No, those are like the girl. That's why I don't like my balls licked, because I had this one bad experience where the girl was cat licking it, and it was just like, I'm like, come on now. If you're not going, if his balls is not life with you, then baby girl, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Speak up.
Wow. What? But you can't tell a girl, nah, yes, baby. Okay, pretend you the guy. Pretend you the guy right here. Role play. All right. You get your shit cat licked. What you gonna tell her? Put some more sauce on it? What you gonna tell her?
You better control her ponytail and pull her up.
And you know what? Wait. But like, it's actually like a true story. Like when this happened, because I'm like, yo, you sucking on it mad hard. Like I looked down and I was like, hey, like, you can be a little bit more softer. Nigga took his whole hand and put it towards my mouth and told me, shut up. I was like, wait. I was like, nah.
He said, let grown folks handle this.
I was like, he dead ass. Like, did you not just hear what I just said?
That's because niggas think that because it worked for one person, it don't work for the next. You gotta take time to learn. That's the problem.
I'm like, you gnawing on my shit. Like, what's wrong with you?
And then on the reverse, a lot of niggas, we kind of just be so happy to get our dick sucked. Sometimes be like, hey, go ahead, girl, do your thing.
I'm just happy to be here. Like, I'm just happy to be here.
You do that little leaning on one side, like, that shit hurt a little bit. What is it? Wait, you try to move it for her? Like, hold on.
She be thinking, I be making faces. She be thinking, oh, yeah, this nigga, because they look at you with the stupid dumb eyes. You be like,
what stupid dumb nigga? That's the best part. You are a fool if you don't like that part.
Oh, nah, don't look me in my eyes because I'm a nut in your mouth.
What is wrong with you?
Man, get out of here.
You don't like the best. Never mind. Anyways, see, this is the shit I be talking about. You are a sicko. I hope somebody.
Are we ready to pod? Or we ready to pod over here?
Are you ready to
what
grow?
Are you
ready to grow up? Are you ready to grow up? Don't look at me. Oh my god! Don't look at me. No, look at me.
Don't look at me in my eyes if you don't want this experience to finish.
That's fine.
How you looking at?
You do
especially with the puppy dog. A matter of fact, when she really a throat gagger and tears is falling down her eyes.
She's a trooper.
Let's go to the next one.
She's a rider. She's a rider. But she don't know how to look at you. See, look, you don't know how to look at you.
Seek therapy.
You gotta fuck. Therapy. You have a kink. You are a controlling sick freak. That's what I really.
Wow.
Wow.
And it is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. I just realized that you was like, don't look at me. You don't want it to be intimate. You want it to be disturbing. You are a sick motherfucker.
Yes. Well, I want you to look like a pit bull on it. The fuck.
Even your woman, like if it's your woman. So every time
I need you to look like a hot mess after you done.
So even if it's your woman, every time.
If you my woman, I want you to make it extra nasty. Like,
every time. Every time.
Wait, depends.
That's what I'm asking.
In the morning, you could go as crazy as you can because you already look. You don't look dull. up already.
You ain't
Go
shit.
crazy in the
You ain't
morning.
shit. You ain't shit.
But
ain't
you know,
shit.
if you want to
ain't
bless a
shit.
nigga right after he get up for work and whatnot, then you know, I'll do a little cute little, you know, hey. But in the morning time, if you just want to bless a nigga and your hair's already fucked up or some shit, go crazy, mama.
Oh, I can't wait for you to pop out with shorties. I'm like, oh, so you the morning girl. I was exactly what I'm going.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, we're definitely doing that.
Don't do
Definitely doing that.
I ain't gonna hold you. This is why, I ain't gonna lie to you. I might be on my Issa Rae shit. I ain't popping out with a girl until it's marriage time because I already know the amount of DMs my girl's gonna get. I already know. I don't have to even tag her. Niggas gonna find her page. Niggas gonna find her job. They gonna treat her like the Home Depot girl. They gonna get so many.
You got a lot of footage that they can use against you. Mom, listen to this shit. She know what I be saying.
They gonna go to the special episode. Like, hey, this is this nigga talking about this shit here.
Like, oh, so you the puppy dog bitch. What?
Don't invite me to the wedding. Just know that that's going to be a part of the speech.
Wait, what?
It's going to be a part of the speech during the toast. Be like, yo, son, I hope you got puppy dogs. Get them ready.
And then I'm going to toast to her mom like, you raised the hoe.
Ooh, shit. Oh, I can't wait. My speech going to be lit. So after years of trials and tribulations.
Oh, you know, my speech at your wedding gonna be lit too over here. Like, yo, I remember Slick back in the day. We was the best duos.
Yes, Henny Law. We know. Henny Law.
I remember
retired.
one time we was throwing this party in our college apartment. We went to this other college apartment there.
We did.
And then as soon as I came in, Slick on demon time.
Missions. Yes, absolutely. I would. Yes, it happened.
You know.
Okay.
What?
I left college with a bang. It was great.
I ain't gonna hold you. Those college parties that we had at that apartment was.
Yeah, don't say the name. Nah, sure. It's just like it's just fun. It's just fun.
Yeah.
It's just, you know,
I remember I had that one. Ooh,
what a time to be alive.
What a time. Now we old and you know.
Yeah, no, I
couldn't. What it is.
If I was in a situation, I could pull it. I don't even drink Henny no more. Henny done took off at least 18 years of my life.
Oh yeah, that's when you acquired Henny Law, the nickname.
Yeah, no, everything. It was Henny every weekend. It was bad.
Side note. Big Money V is transitioning to this stage now. She's talking about she not with the 1942. Remember, she was in during the pandemic.
Bottles here, bottles there, bottles everywhere.
Yeah, she was outside when niggas told you how to stay inside. This is why New York had to spend extra couple of months.
That's why everything's so fucking expensive to this goddamn day.
To this day.
To this day, I still remember when she posted she was in the backyard and had bottle service. And I'm just like, we in the whole pandemic over here.
We outside in the fresh air. Like, what you talking about?
But now you retiring? You retiring? You hanging it up?
It's not good no more. I'm so sorry. Like, it was never good to begin with. But like, it's not my speed no more. Casamigos, if it's not anything other than Casamigos.
Ew. That says a lot about you. You still go outside if you drink Casamigos.
I do not drink Casamigos no more. 100% agave. It has to be that.
No, not that fake shit.
She fuck with a nigga that know his liquor and
a nigga told her
she got one.
He said stop paying $13 for shots, baby. Get this $8 Tremana real quick. Get the $7 Epsilon.
Ain't nothing wrong with Tremana. Tremana is really good.
Tremana fire. Epsilon fire. Camarina fire. All three. No matter what flavors you get, you gonna be on your ass and have a great night and not have to throw up the next day unless you have half the bottle.
Nah, that's a big fact. That is definitely a big fact.
Hey, so I got it here. All right, so for our choose one this week, it's like we're not gonna. It's not a crazy one. Usually, I do some out of pocket one to get you out of your zone, but this one is trending on Twitter right now. So here's this week's choose one. Would you have dinner with Jay-Z or 1 week with Rubi Rose?
Dinner.
Big Money V.
I'm gonna go for the dinner. I love a good best style moment. You know. I don't know nothing about Rubi Rose.
But respectfully, what the hell? I'm gonna say, what is you doing, Rubi Rose? Like, at least I can look at her. Like, you had to give her a better one.
Now,
who's the male equivalent to Rubi Rose? Damson Idris?
Oh,
y'all keep that. He don't know what to do with a bad bitch. So,
but she's still there. We can laugh and joke. Oh,
wait, that nigga is gonna love on you. You see how much he adores that woman?
And he know he can have any girl in the world. He's on her like this.
Love that. That's beautiful. Love that lady to death.
You see, women don't want to be loved.
I'm not gonna front respectfully. Her box is elite. Respectfully, I'm gonna just say the amount of nigga she had Trey Songz foot on her face, and he posted on Instagram like that shit was normal.
I think it's more the aesthetic.
Nah, it's not. There's a lot of pretty girls with these niggas be with, and is their foot on their faces? No. Is there disc records when she breaks up with them? No. I'm saying she's in a tier.
You had G-Eazy kissing all over Megan's face.
He's
and all
white.
That.
Sorry, white people. He's white, and he ain't never had a woman like Megan. Because I tell you, a woman like Megan gonna make you feel like
he's from the Bay. He's from the Bay.
Right.
He had that.
Okay.
That's a white German man.
That's Megan Thee Stallion. She could put her foot on my face.
Wait, what celebrity you go crazy for, Big Money V?
What's your list? What's your 5? The 5 you like, shit, this one right here.
Like, don't even have to say anything. Panty straight to the floor when they talk to you.
That's difficult.
All right, what if we throw some names out? Michael B. Jordan?
Nah, that's not even on the list.
Okay.
Wow. Niggas know he really a corny nigga? That's crazy. I do that to my boy.
I will never forget him in that music video with him.
Oh, the white girl? The white girl.
All right, we're not doing this to my brother. We're not doing that to
Chris Brown?
was doing push-ups in the sand. Like, what are you doing, my nigga? Like,
nah, V likes a hood booger. She love a hood booger who's trying to change his life though. No, you love a hood booger who's trying to change his life. You know, he probably did time, but he's doing
Future
well for himself now.
A future?
Hell no.
Nah, she don't want to be a baby mama though.
I don't know. I'm going off the memes. I don't know. It's tough. She said no might be, no dancing, no future. Chris Brown?
Oh, what's the dude? The dude from Queen Sugar. Dark skinned dude. Nice beard.
I know you're talking about Kofi Thibodeau, whatever.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, so Kofi, you got one. That's one that gets you.
All right, so dinner with Jay-Z or 1 week with Kofi.
Doing whatever you want. Now you gotta think about it.
I still might just take the dinner though.
Dinner is
Jay-Z ain't gonna do nothing for you, right?
How would you know that? You don't know.
A nice meal on the pick. A nice meal on the pick with Hov go a long way. You might get some people that think you close to Hov that's gonna give you some opportunities. All it takes is one brand deal. A nigga like me, pretty. I might be in one of them little, cognac videos he got. Little commercial.
Now, my answer differs, though. Now, in this 1 week with Ruby, do I have bread?
No.
Then hell no. Dinner with Jay-Z.
Scenario. All expenses paid, but they'll make it look like you the one that paid it. Fair enough. So all expenses paid. With Ruby. All expenses paid.
Yo, Jay-Z, I saw you at the Barclays before, my nigga. Ruby! What's going on, Ruby?
We said this off air, though. You could find a Ruby a lot of places. The same way earlier we said you could find a
That's
baddie.
not true. You can find Ice Spice more than you can find a Ruby. I could go uptown right now, Inwood, shout to Tobago, you feel me? And find the Ice Spice over here. But Ruby Rose, how many Etrian women in New York City?
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Where they at?
I have a friend. She's an Etrian.
She cuffed?
Yes. She has a boyfriend, to be exact.
I ain't gonna lie. It's 2023. Y'all women with boyfriends need to wrap it up out here.
And if we deserve less, then we deserve less when we have boyfriends. Nah.
But I mean, that don't mean what you going to with the can we just be friends? it work every time, right? Like,
matter of fact, you know what? Scratch it. Have boyfriends because, like I said, we said this before. It's easier to talk to a girl with a man than it is without one.
That's not true.
It's a royal rumble. It's a royal rumble when the girl don't have a man.
It's so much easier because they could justify talking to you. Like, I thought he was cool, whatever, blah blah. But I have you.
You girls like being naive. Like, oh my god, like he's not. He don't really like me. He just love talking.
It's not even when the man feel uncomfortable. When the man's like, who this nigga? Oh, nah, it's just homosexual. He slid in my DMs like some dumb shit.
Exactly. That's exactly the conversation that's gonna be having. And
but that's not what happens in the chat. In the conference, let me read the text message. Nah, you don't read that. Delete.
No,
so you never been naive.
Like, delete it before. Delete whatever you can before, so it can look like niggas is talking to themselves.
Exactly.
So your homegirl.
I be in advantage mode. I do that shit a lot.
So you telling me that you was never naive while you was in a relationship?
No, because I know what niggas is out here expecting. Like, niggas don't care if you have a boyfriend. They don't care.
But did you tell your man? Did you know? I'm saying be naive to your man.
Deny. Denial. It's not
He
a
lied.
Like,
y'all niggas worship him.
Over here, lying over here. This is why I tell you. Matter of fact, shorties, keep y'all mans. Because now, there's only one nigga I got to compete with. And usually that nigga's going to fuck up because usually niggas get on your nerves. Now, when a girl don't have a man, it's a Royal Rumble. You got a bunch of blue checklist niggas. You got niggas taking her off for some lemon drops and everything else.
That's a fact. I'm a second it. In my scandalous days, if I knew Shorty had a boyfriend and I was really trying to be a demon, I'm like, I just gotta catch you on the right night.
You was a demon. You had
no. We're not doing that one. No. We're gonna leave that one alone. But yeah, the game is fucked. Because even think about it, I seen on social media, Shorty I used to be acquainted with. She was like something along the lines like this nigga pulled up on her and she gave the Instagram. And I'm like, that shit worse than giving out your number. We said it before because like you got pictures, FaceTime, phone call, comments, DMs, fucking mutual friends,
so a nigga
stories,
could actually find topics.
the level of, and we interact in that space. So you say you put like you giving out your Instagram, even that's a little scandalous because it's like because niggas.
it wasn't the number. Like, don't take it personal. Like, it's Instagram.
The number trash. The number trash. Because if you think about the number, all right, we really got to be on that type of timing. Like, if you really going to call or text a girl in this day and age, you a bold motherfucker. But DMing, liking a photo, interacting with pics, I think somebody.
I love replying to girl stories. Oh, I love it. Oh,
some niggas.
No react because they could see the react. You have to reply because they have to open the DM.
Oh, so it's that scene.
So
we can still open it, but like, I'm not gonna respond to you. I'm gonna.
It don't matter.
As I continue. I just gotta find out. What you like.
Yo, it's literally like
she into Ari Lennox. Oh, like I love Jasmine Sullivan.
Like, yo, you going to the concert? Yo, it really be that simple because it's like you put a nigga in stasis because like, all right, cool, maybe you're not checking for him today, but that day that your man you make you mad, God forbid he really fuck up and you won't think about breaking up with him. He's like, oh, this nigga was kind of, who doesn't like in my story? Oh, he kind of cute.
Slick, not
the right.
Okay, you gotta be in my zone, Slick. Because once I start seeing certain songs or certain memes, if I see a Janae Aiko,
it's over.
I'm triggered.
It's over.
This nigga's starting to fuck up. The foundation is wobbly.
Look, I guess it's fuck me then. Wait a minute, hold up. Let's go.
I just hate when niggas don't value what they have in front of them. Oh, I love that.
It's like, the gym's open. Shots up. That's all it takes.
But you want to know what it is? Niggas will sit there and talk to themselves for 7 years in your DMs.
Absolutely, because by year 7.5, you might be ready.
But slick, you gotta. Also, the most important part is when she posting random selfies of herself. She's not posting.
She's not posting for herself.
When she posts selfies of herself, you know something is wrong.
She looking for attention. She outside. Somebody need to come take this bait. And that's the nigga that might be her nigga.
I love the game. Yeah. What's that quote, Slick? I love the game.
I love the game. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this.
I love it.
Because like, as a nigga, if you see a girl doing, hold on, what's wrong? Why you tripping? Because you doing this dumb shit now. What's wrong? Use your words, not your face. Because now I got to worry about these niggas in this inbox. Now,
Big Money V, as a woman who's been in relationships before, has all the stuff that he says has not been crying for attention from women? Or not for women. Let me not generalize. Have you done that for attention?
Nah.
By attention, you don't mean you out really like, oh my God, look at me. But you putting that shit of knowing you a baddie and knowing there's going to be some type of interaction from somebody.
Now, wait. It all depends on the situation. Now, if I got my hair and everything else done, oh yeah, you about to see me show out. I got the little bust down in the middle.
All right, so I'm making a list. Keep my girl bald headed.
Nah, but the baldy's not out. You get first of all, it takes a bad bitch to pull off a bald head. Now, if you got a baddie with a bald head, it's a wrap. Niggas love a good.
What we said.
Niggas love a good blonde bald head.
little Amber Rose action. But then we just said
Or
it.
little Nia Long. Oh, I love Nia.
But we said it though. You gonna post that selfie when you out? Like, all right, you and man beefing or like whatever. You just know you feel like he ain't holding together. You gonna post a selfie so either he can see what he got, or the rest of the world can see it. He knows the rest of the world can see.
I need validation from you, V. In your last relationship, when your nigga was pissing you off, you didn't post anything?
I post flowers. I bought them shits myself, but like, be like,
all right.
That's dangerous. I ain't going.
I used to buy flowers. I be like, I'm like, just because it's Wednesday.
I don't support domestic, but you got plucked in the forehead real quick as soon as I open the wall.
You got a flicker.
Like, don't bring that stupid shit around me. What's wrong with you?
Nah, I like it hot. I like it hot because don't do nothing dumb that you gonna regret.
Wait, did he pull up? Did he pull up on you? Like, who got you flowers and shit?
Oh shit!
This is a good story.
Apologies, King. Apologies, King.
Nah, so like, I bought them flowers because like I was like, yo, son, like this man getting me tight. Like, how you gonna cancel on our date? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy myself my favorite flowers, and not only am I gonna do that, I'm gonna put them on the table at my favorite restaurant that we were supposed to go to. Got the menu in the front, and I was like, oh my god, look at these flowers! Oh my god!
Oh, the shooters.
What was his message?
The shooters.
What was his message?
It was the word, and then like mind you, he called me. I didn't pick up, and mind you, I didn't pick up. Nigga kept blowing up the phone. By the time I reached home, he outside. Like, oh shit.
The shooters was en route. Like, play with me if you want to. I support it, King. Fuck that.
Pull up to the doorstep. Waiting to catch a nigga. He was waiting for you to come out of a car.
No, I really pulled up out of an Uber, and then like when I pulled out of my Uber, I saw Shorty's car across the street. I was like, damn, Brody.
My nigga, he said, play with me if you fucking want to. I hope that nigga here. We about to fight. Women don't realize the power that's the crazy. Women don't realize the women run the world. That could have been Barack Hussein Obama. Michelle would have pulled that shit. We was in World War III.
Do you think about it that the part of the story that pissed me off the most is not even the picture of the flower, is when I'm calling you and you're not picking up.
Me. You can't ignore a nigga. Like, yo, if I'm your nigga and you ignore me, like you blatantly, so you, regardless.
But you ignored me first.
What was his excuse for why he couldn't go to dinner? Why he canceled? If it's a logical excuse, I'm hanging up. I'm banging this shit right now.
It's not logical at all, because this is one thing that I be telling people that I don't like. If we make plans, right, and I keep hitting you up throughout the day, like, oh, are we still on, and blah, 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 and you be like, mind you, our reservation is at 8, and you text me at like 5 or 6 o'clock and be like, oh, sorry, I'm not doing it today, can't do it, with no explanation, and be like, yo, like, oh, I just gotta cancel at last minute. So therefore, I'm like, bet I'm gonna go get ready still, because I got something for you.
And on that note, Brian, can you please thank the sponsors for this week's episode?
Yo, NYC women ain't shit.
Do better. Do better. That's all you gotta do is just do better.
All right. Thank you, Big Money V, for always joining us. We got a little toxic on this episode. A little, you know.
And I bet y'all motherfuckers loved it.
Facts. That's a fact. I already know a lot of NYC women gonna be in my DMs with Timberlands. Chill out, mama. It's cool. You feel me? But I put Big Money V, socials in the description.
Don't follow her socials.
Forewarned.
Don't follow her socials. We've already seen the power that she holds in these socials. Relax. Get the number. Just let her text and call you if you really think you that nigga.
And if you're a fan of the show, if you've been a long time listener, you know she ain't doing less than $250. And she loves lemon drops. She loves lemon drops. If you're not going to an establishment that sells lemon drops, don't even get at my homegirl out here, because she ain't fucking with you, my nigga. She ain't doing no Applebee's. I know Applebee's. What's that spot that got the bucket slip?
Oh,
TGI Fridays?
Nah, it wasn't it Chili's? Is it Fridays?
Yeah, Chili's. She ain't doing that bucket, my nigga. If it don't got lemon drop, if it don't got expensive steaks, you feel me? Because she don't do the seafood unless the shrimp is grilled. You feel me?
I do eat seafood. I'm seafood boy, mommy. Like,
so make sure you come to Big Money V. She Big Money V for a whole reason. Come correct. But Ed, Please follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. If you have any branded deals, business opportunities, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. I'm the host with the most. You already know. I'm not even calling myself Himmy Baller because he lost. Him Duncan, Mr. Himmy like Beanie Man, BB's Papi Sazon.
And it's your boy Slick Grayson. We hope y'all good. We see y'all next week. We out of here.
Takao.
Distinct beats.
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.